up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 298 for the week of July 30th, 2023. The title of this week's episode is the Salt Lake City Global Invitational Preview. We have a very special guest this week because Will is unable to join us, but before the introductions are had, Will is actually going to do the introduction. So, Will, while you're not here, you did prepare us something, and I'm going to play that right now.
Hello, everyone. I am so sorry, but due to some medical issues, I will not be there for our SSG Invitational pre-show. Due to this, for the first time ever, we will have a special guest on the show today. The wonderful Dale, aka Zarners, Halo historian extraordinaire and captain of the Warriors HRL team, will be filling in for me. Be sure to show him some love, and I hope you all enjoy the show. Thank you.
And of course, I choked on my water when that sound was going through. Excuse me. Dale, aka Zarners, is joining me, not live, but remote. Dale, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic. This seat is way more comfortable than I expected.
I was like, wait, what the fuck are you going on with that? Oh, you think you're in this chair. Okay, yes, he is actually in this chair. Dale, thank you so much for taking the time.
Here, man.
Good. I'm glad you're happy to be here. I'm happy that you are here. Feel free to shit on me anytime you want. I'll make the joke that I'll look at you, but I'm not actually looking at you. And that'll happen. Well, obviously everybody will send our best regards to Will. Hopefully he's back as soon as possible. But Dale, Zarn, you're with us now. We have a lot of shit to talk about. It's going to be a packed show. So, actually, first, let me just say, my name is Josh, aka JK Fire. This week, I'm joined by the illustrious Halo historian himself, Zarn. So, there's your introduction.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. To those tuning into the live show, let me quick give you guys a shout out. We have Ikuza, Riznak, All-in Juan, Godzilla. I'll get to your sub in just a second. Snagalicious, Fox Too Quick, Biz, Hammer, Jesus Christ, Remedy Boots, Encoded, and Absent. Welcome, everybody who's lurking, whatever it may be. Hope everyone's having a great time. Overkill, welcome back as well. Godzilla, thank you for the 3-month resub. You get a woo! There it is. And Danny Phantom, welcome back. Zarn, do you want to know what's coming up on this week's episode of the show?
Hit me with it.
Europa Halo announces an EU LAN, motherfuckers. It's here. Well, it's not here yet. It's coming. We have our Salt Lake City Global Invitational Preview, and then there's going to be a little bit of a downer later on in the show. Esports Engine actually lays off around 65 employees. There's a couple statements from some former employees, and wanted to read through those, shine a light on those who were let go, and hopefully they're able to get positions at other companies as soon as possible, because sounds like they were incredible at Esports Engine. CG, welcome back. Daddy, welcome back. 7-month resub. You get a woo! There it is. Will looks great. Wow, he looks so handsome today. There you go, Zarn. Look at that.
Dang. Y'all are too kind.
Oh, my God. All right. Here we go. Zarn, you ready to get into some competitive news?
Let's do it.
All right. Again, you have to bear with me here because I have to change all the scenes and shit, and I'm not used to any of this. Fox Too Quick with the 10-month resub. You get a woo! Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Welcome back. Good to see you. Okay. Lady Spartan series is making a return. This is my Lady Spartan series, and they just put out a tweet that says we should run it back. Yeah. You should run it back. That's kind of a fucking given. Next one. Remember, Zarn, I don't know if you recall this. I'm going to ask you. Do you recall when Envor tweeted out that like sticky grenades were getting stuck in the lift on Solitude?
Oh, yeah.
So Clutch actually provided an update to that. And here's what it says. It says, following up here, after chatting with the team, we decided that in the short term, we're going to replace the plasmas on the map for a set of frags. Long-term solutions are still in the works, should go in on the next update. So, yeah. Woo!
Yeah. I think I saw someone said the solution was like, just use a repulsor. It's like, well, at that point, you're just wasting a utility.
Yeah.
Like,
so actually, I believe Lucid was the one who mentioned that.
yes, you're right.
Yep. And no, I agree. With you make a really good point in the technically wasting a utility on that. or an equipment, I mean. And it just shouldn't be an issue. You know, that's the problem we're having, is that it just literally shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. But frags can be shot. So hopefully that, we'll have to wait and see. Smegatron says, first time live, baby. Love the show. Hey, love you. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciated. And give a shout out to Zarn here, who's hanging out with us. Will, again, is unable to make it tonight. Carnage with the 12-month resub. That's a year, baby. You get a woo! Thank you so much, man. Ice Cream, welcome back. Shio, welcome back as well. Holy shit, you guys are crazy. Let's do this shit. So their idea to fix stickies was to remove stickies. Genius. 3 for 3, the masters of fixing things with tape. I like to think of bubble gum and toothpicks, but, you know, here we are. Okie dokie. Next news story. Servers, hey. Here's another fun one. Servers are actually still being looked into, and this is by
Unisheck.
Mickwin put out a tweet that says the Texas and North Central servers last week, and then posts like a GIF of a meme. And Unisheck replied with, the team is looking into these reports across the board. Wanted to let you and everyone know that we've kicked off an investigation. So what about every other fucking investigation that's been going on with servers? Zarn, what the fuck's going on with those?
Exactly. I was literally thinking about this. It's like, wait, didn't last year's was like, oh, we are gathering data. We are deep diving into this. We think we have some leads. We're going to fix this. Hang on to your seats. But apparently not.
Literally nothing.
I'm trying to not go on a Zarn rant on this point because these servers, man.
I would kill for a Zarn rant. When I'm the one that rants on the show all the time, I would kill for a Zarn rant. Do you have something you'd like to say about the server instability?
I mean, it's not the too major. It's just the fact, like, I moved on to fiber thinking it would just be the end-all be-all fix. When I play any other games, we don't have any of these issues, especially the desync. The desync is actually like unbelievably bad, especially when you watch it back and you're just like, okay, I'm 8 steps behind the wall in this game. But it's really frustrating that they keep saying it's a priority, keep saying that they're going in on the data and we're getting it regressing. Mm-hmm. It'd be one thing if they were waiting to implement fixes. I just don't know why it's getting worse, basically.
The fact you moved to fiber. Now, granted, Halo was probably not the deciding factor for that. I would assume you just want a better internet in general.
It wasn't purely because of Halo.
that would be fucking hilarious.
That would be.
But like
I'd be way madder.
Right. I'm also waiting for fiber in my area. Drilling has already begun and all that stuff. They need to splice and whatnot at this point, but it sucks. Now, reading Uni's comment really put it into, like, literally right now, it put it into perspective for me that, oh my God, they just kicked off an investigation for this one. Like, literally, like you're talking about, what the fuck are they doing about all the other reports of this shit not working the way it should? Oh boy. So, hey, hopefully things will get fixed later, huh? No. Next news story. Fort Worth Open Championship information has been released, and here is what it says. Ahead of the HCS Fort Worth Major, each region will have an online tournament to determine which teams will earn travel coverage to compete in the Open bracket. August 12th through the 13th. North America starts on the 12th of August. All other regions start on the 13th of August. Registration will be open to all competitors. However, only the top teams with the most HCS points in each region will be eligible to compete. So for North America, that's top 16. For the EU, that's top 8. For Mexico, that's top 8. And for Australia and New Zealand, that is also top 8. Travel coverage. The following teams from the HCS Open Championship will earn travel coverage to Fort Worth. North America, top 2. EU, top 2. Australia and New Zealand, top 2. So not just the top 1. That's pretty nice. And then Mexico, top 1. Wish it was top 2. But, fucking HCS. What are you going to do? Let's see. I just want to quickly see if anything happened in chat real quick. Will, welcome to the live show. It's good to see you. Remedy says, really surprised you don't get fiber every place I've lived in the last 10 years has had access to it. So in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities, like in Minneapolis, they have their own fiber network. It's like Minneapolis Fiber, I think is literally what it's called, or something to that effect. Comcast or Xfinity, whatever you want to say, they don't. And they're like the provider in my area. But we have a new organization coming in, and they provide fiber. And they've been doing drillings and splicing and everything in our area and everything surrounding. So we will have it eventually. And I fucking can't wait, because the sooner I can get rid of Comcast, the better. And then the final competitive news story that we have is the Europe Halo LAN has been announced. Finally! This is about Europa Halo, and it says, Halo community, we are proud to announce the Europa Halo Blackpool. We hope to see you all at this grassroots European Halo LAN, November 11th through the 12th. The format is open to everyone, including international teams. More info is coming soon. How soon, you may ask? Well, Europa Halo put out a tweet today that more information's coming tomorrow. So we record this show on a Monday. That we would assume that info is going to be coming on Tuesday. So stay tuned for all of that. And Juan, I bet you were fully aware of how shitty Xfinity is, because fucking monopoly, you know?
Agreed. Also, it's about time for Europe.
Yes, it is. It is about damn time. And of course, it couldn't be HCS stepping in. It has to be Europa Halo, who put
I know. It's like they deserve a major.
They do. Oh man, it's kind of funny how like that Arlington major was actually supposed to be a European major. It's like, it's funny how that, you know, those things kind of work out, Zarn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But no, seriously, huge congratulations to Europa Halo for this. They have deserved this for so fucking long. And I assume that the logistics had to be a nightmare to get something like this going. So huge shout outs to them. The fact it's going to be open for everybody is going to be insane. And, yeah, just guys, if you don't already know about Europa Halo, they literally put the European scene on their back. And they teamed up with Navi to put on the spring and summer series of events in their region. If you want to be following European Halo in any capacity, make sure you're following Europa Halo on Twitter. And yes, they're amazing. Shout out to them. And that's it for the competitive news, which means Zarners, it's time for Rostermania.
Oh man, we got a big Rostermania today. One whole announcement. And it's going to be a shocker. An absolute shocker. I don't know if y'all are ready for this. Complexity. They announced Carmea is on the team.
Whoa!
Yeah. Totally unexpected, out of left field. Carmea officially on Complexity.
Holy shit. Zarn, I never would have thought this was going to happen.
Me either. That's why I'm here to deliver the big news.
Dude, they couldn't, like, there's no way that they'd be scrimming with Carmea for like months or like a couple months or whatever it was. Jesus Christ. Is that it for Rostermania?
That is it.
All right, then it's time for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. And like Zarders was talking about with the massive segment for Rostermania, I also have a massive segment for upcoming tournaments. It's the Global Invitational hosted by Space Station Gaming this weekend from the 4th through the 6th. And that's it for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Shout out Matty Rums. Fuck you, Matty Rums. Zarners, I think it's time for the Scrim Tournament and League recaps of the week. What do you got?
All right. So you can check out all your scrims available on Halo Data Hub. Shout out to them. They're incredible. Nothing too major to report there, but we'll go into the Halo Rec League free-for-all series results. The Week 7 standings currently stand as 4th place, we have Bane 117. 3rd place, Alvaru 1900. 2nd place, The Amazing C4. And 1st place, we have Corzine.
I want to quickly say, I'm guaranteed I will put a guarantee on this. Also, Collect, welcome back. And yes, Will is out this week due to medical reasons. If he's still in the chat, he could probably, it's up to him if he wants to provide an update. But yes, this is Zarner's longtime member of the community. He's amazing. He has a lot of Halo history as well. He knows a lot of Halo history, and he's just an all-around swell dude. So make sure you're nice to him, okay? You better be fucking nice to him, Collect.
Also, hello, Collect.
There you go. Real quick, I will put a guarantee on this. If Corey, the amazing C4, was able to play every week, I think he'd be first. I think he would be first in the standings. No offense to Corzine, but Corey, I'm giving you a shout out here, okay? If you were able to play in the week that you missed, I think you'd be in first. And place as well as you have been placing. That's what I'll say. Go ahead, Zarn.
All right. Moving on. Oh, Taco Bell Cup. You're so right. Dang, I messed up there. I should order Taco Bell. Anyways, on to the next. We have the Navi Europa Halo Summer Series Finals. In this one, we have fourth place, which was NLF Hati Skull. That includes Snagou, Broken Prom, Fod No No, and Mr. Baldo.
Do you want to say the first name in that team one more time?
Sure. Snag OU.
So Snag, who's in the chat right now, when I was typing these names out, I was thinking to myself, who the fuck stole this motherfucker's name? I can't believe it. And then Riz is like, it's not you, Snag. So,
so close.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's like he went across the pond for this.
He did, straight up, just for that.
Ordered some pizza. Good man. All right, on to third place. We have BH3 Esports. That is Warlord, Bastos, Milsey, and Yume. Second place, The Last Dance, Flux, Kimbo, Mose, and Respectful. And first place, we have Quadrant, Legend, Sika, SLG, and Chick. Or I'm sorry, as Clutch would say, T-Chick.
I was going to ask you to repeat the name again. I'm so happy you did that. Holy shit. That was awesome. And then also I'm going to sound like an asshole right now. But if you go and you look at the link in the Google Doc of the show, it's the show, ! Show notes in chat, to the bracket for this event, you may or may not notice a team that did not place very highly, who typically does place highly in these events, and that's Navi. So just going to throw that out there again, not to throw shade at them, but they didn't even get top 4 in this one. So it's like, what are you going to do? Go ahead.
All right. Moving on, we have the Classic Halo League 4v4 presented by Darkest Hour. Results are fourth place. We have Sniping Lies, Kid Nasty, Facty, Sylvanic, and Nessity. Third place, we have Goodfellas, Sector, Bejesus, Obnoxious, and Dog7 Who. Second place, we have Mantra. That's Arctic, Super CC, Mortally, and Ace. And finally, in first place, we got Gatekeepers, which was Haynes, Huss, Fantasy, and Employee. And that is all of the Scrim Tournament and League recaps. You can see everything, all the brackets and everything in the Google Docs of the show notes of the show.
You practiced beforehand too.
I was getting there.
It's okay.
That's the one that gets me tongue twisted.
It's all good. Daddy says he needs to hop out. You have a great one, man. And he says he has to do a lot before they move into the new place Friday. Holy shit. Yeah, it Stag says you're leaving paradise. That'd literally be my exact response, because if you guys saw where fucking Daddy and his wife lived previously, holy shit. Holy moly. But hey, good luck in the move. Hope everything goes smoothly. And yeah, I just hope it goes well. Oh, same building. Oh, well, fuck you. All right. Get the fuck out of here, Daddy. Oh, I will say, Zarn, he was hoping that he would get a daddy out of you. Are you going to give that to him or no?
Oh, let's just say Daddy.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Good luck with your move, buddy.
Rab says Navi had to stop playing. One of the players were having some issues. Thank you for the clarification, Rab. Thank you for being here, for tuning in, for chatting. Appreciate you. Thank you for the clarification. I sit corrected. Thank you very much. Seriously, thank you for that info. That is awesome to know. All right, Zarn, with that, I think it's time we move into our topic of the week, which is our Salt Lake City Global Invitational Preview. So here's how this is going to work out. I'm going to run through the event information. Then we're going to get to the roster recap. So yes, we finally get to use that soundbite again. Then we're going to get into pool play. In other words, just say what the pools are. Then we will get into our predictions. And we have Will's predictions as well. So we'll run through Will's predictions. Zarn will run through yours. We'll run through mine. We'll talk about it. Maybe some upsets that we see happening, who knows. So without further ado, let's jump the fuck into it. And if anybody wants to follow along at home, again, exclamation point show notes in chat if you're watching live. Or if you're tuning into the VOD on YouTube or the audio version of the show, it's in the description. You can check out all of our predictions, and all this information will be in there. So, venue and tickets. HCS Salt Lake City will take place in 2 locations at the Gateway Shopping Mall. The first is the Depot, which is HCS main stage. For almost 20 years, the Depot has hosted some of the biggest acts in Salt Lake City, Utah, and now it'll host the Halo community as the world's best teams battle it out. Located in the north wing of the historic Union Pacific building, the Depot will be the main stage for the HCS Global Invitational. Jesus Christ. And then we have the Underground, which is that'll contain the booths, the games, the merch, and more. The Underground is Space Station's massive 22,000 square foot pop-up space just around the corner from the Depot. This is where fans will find the B, C, and D streams, as well as where the booths, free play area, merch, games, and more will be. And here is the best fucking part. The Underground is free entry for all. So even if you are not able to snag a ticket, which, spoiler alert, are officially sold out, you can still swing on by and enjoy the best Halo has to offer. So again, tickets are sold out. You cannot buy tickets any longer. But you can still go to that second area, the Underground, for free and access everything else that the event has to offer. And I cannot stress how fucking awesome that is. So I just want to say that. Zarn, did you want to add anything before I continue?
No, just echoing that. I was looking at that and it's so freaking cool. I mean, the fact that they have free players, they were talking about having like little 2v2 events, just all kinds of stuff, and it's free. They even talked about having meet and greets with some of the pros and stuff. So it's like, what more could you ask for?
Literally nothing other than a well-run event, and I expect them to do so. So I think everything will be okay there. I do want to say this, though. To anybody and everybody that is actually going to be attending in person, I would love to know your thoughts on the event. If you are willing to share them with us to then be shared on the show. Okay? And I'm not asking from like, oh, I just want you to shit on them or anything like that. No. Will and I are just straight up not able to attend live. Like, we're not able to be there in person. Therefore, I would love to get firsthand accounts from people who are actually going to be there. Again, if you're willing to share with us, please hit us up in the X DMs. Get it? Because it's Twitter, okay? Fuck the X shit. Hit us up in the Twitter DMs. Again, if you're willing to share, or Discord, that's fine as well. And yeah, if you want to share your experiences at the event, good, bad, whatever it is, please let us know. We can share them on the show because I would love to hear how they run the event, because it sounds like it's going to be awesome. So I just wanted to make sure that point was known. Now for the tournament format. HCS Salt Lake City will feature a 16-team pool play into championship bracket format. The pool play will be 16 teams, 4-team pools, obviously, single round robin best of 5s. Top 2 teams in each pool will start in the winner's bracket. Third place teams in each pool will start in the elimination bracket. And then we have the 4th place team, because of course they can't fucking update how they run it. And this is not against Space Station. This is against the HCS. The 4th place teams in each pool will be eliminated. Now, I've said it consistently on this show. I'm going to keep repeating the sentiment that Spartan is continually bringing up that he has never gotten a response for yet. They really need to try to fix this. So again, for those who don't know, for those who may be tuning in for the first time, whatever it may be, for Fort Worth, the next major, which is in September, all 4 teams from each pool will move on to bracket play. The 4th place teams in the pool will not be eliminated. Okay. But the thing to note is that is only for Fort Worth. That is not for the Space Station event that is this weekend, and that is not for Worlds. That is strictly just for Fort Worth. So then the question is, why the fuck can't you just change it to be the same thing for Worlds and the Space Station event? Now, the only slight excuse that I could give for the Space Station event is that it's so close. That is the literal only quote-unquote excuse that I can give the HCS, is that this event is literally a week away. Now, they've known about this weeks ago. So why couldn't they have changed it before? So I'm not trying to give them a pass. I think this is stupid, to be frank. I think that the format should be the same between Fort Worth and Worlds and the Space Station event. I think it's stupid how it's not. I understand completely that maybe it's a production thing, maybe it's a broadcast thing, maybe it's a cost thing, maybe it's we don't have enough people thing to run these things, blah, blah, blah. There could be a ton of factors. But my only response, without like trying to give you a better reasoning, is do better. I'm a guy that shouts into a microphone. I can't believe that we're still the thing that really gets me about this whole thing is that I understand how Spartan can come off on Twitter sometimes. Okay. I fully understand. I've talked about it in the show many a time. Okay. There's a lot of things that I have not agreed with him on. And I mean, I've been honest about it on the show. That's how we do things. But there's a lot of things that he does say that I fully agree with. And this is one of those instances that I fully 1000% agree with him. And I think it's kind of funny and dumb as shit that he has not gotten a response yet. Whether it be from Tashi, from Hines, from the official HCS account, whatever it is, I think it's hilarious and fucking stupid that he has not received a response at all yet. So much so that every day he adds a tweet to that thread that he started with a gif of like waiting for something. So Spartan, we hear you. We're with you. It sounds like every single team that is participating in the Global Invitational hosted by Space Station is also in agreement with him. So the fact that no statement's been made, guys, if you're not going to do it, then just say you're not going to do it. Yes, you're going to get the backlash as to, well, why the fuck not? You had so much time. I'm partly in that camp of agreeing with that. But at the same time, at least you said something. Like, I bitch and moan all the time on this show that there isn't like an official line of communication with how things are happening, so on and so forth. And then we have like Tashi and Hines and others like in just offhand responses on Twitter to things that I have to go search for to then include. We don't have a singular source of truth, and I'm still pissed off by that. But like, I'm like on a tangent here. On the one hand, I'm happy that they do take the time to respond. I am very happy that they do take the time to respond. Do not get me wrong there. The thing that irritates me is when they don't, when something should be said, and that there still isn't a singular source of truth. I still think that's fucking stupid too. But someone needs to say something, because otherwise this is just going to keep getting bitched about. Rightfully so, in my opinion. Sorry to say bitching, but I think that's what it is at this point in time. But whatever. Bloodlust, welcome to the live show. Thank you for the follow as well. And Tormentsed, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show too. Zarn, do you have anything to add? I know I just rambled there for a while.
Oh, you're good. I was going to say, not to mention the fact that this is something that we can date back to at least last year's Worlds on them eliminating the bottom two. It's like, Why are we still having these conversations about just letting, especially for invitationals? That's what I can't understand. It's like it's an invitational. We're not having to wait on open bracket. None of that stuff into play. Like, let them play. There's no reason to fly them out for them to play like one, 3 series and pool and then be done. Especially at Worlds. That one's the big one for me. It's like everyone needs a chance at Worlds because it probably won't happen, but every team needs a chance. They've earned that chance.
Could not agree more. Same sentiment I've shared many a time. And it just brings me back to what Scoob said. For those who don't know, Scoobmeister being the mouse and keyboard player from Australia, New Zealand, I share the exact same sentiment that he said, is that it takes time to recoup from the jet lag, and they don't have a lot of time to practice against North American teams. But if they were given that opportunity, if they were just given that opportunity to let themselves get away from the jet lag, be able to proceed, even if they didn't place well in their pool, to have that opportunity. Because Zarn, you, everybody else knows, any given day, any given game, any given series, anything can happen, especially on LAN.
Exactly.
So, like you said, just give them the opportunity. And you're 1,000% right on the Worlds thing too. It's fucking insane. Shyway, thank you for the raid. Greatly appreciated. That's fucking insane. Tetrify, welcome. Papa, Thanatos, and Gnod. I'm going to mispronounce all these names. I apologize. But thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the live show. We're going on a rant right now about fucking formats for the Space Station event and Worlds being 4th place in pools go bye-bye. I think it's fucking stupid.
Yep.
So, fucking hold on 1 second. I gotta get back here. Apparently Voodoo Man, welcome back, says, to be honest, if it's someone other than Spartan spoke up, most likely we get some sort of response. Love Tyler, but 3 for 3 clearly tunes him out because of the constant stuff he brings up, even if right. I am not going to disagree with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with you. And that's what pisses me off the most, is that other players have spoken up. Like Snakebite has spoken up. Lucid has spoken up about the same exact thing. They've quote tweeted Spartan's tweet, and yet it's been radio fucking silence. Radio silence. The whole point. Now, okay. On the one hand, I completely understand. On the one hand, how Worlds is supposed to be like the Halo Fest event, right? They're trying to bring casual fans, lore fans, whatever it may be, into the fold so they can also enjoy a competitive event. But on the other hand, it is the Halo World Championship. That is the name of the event. That is the whole basis for the event. And if you're not going to have every team being able to compete that qualified for the event, then what the fuck's the point? Because remember, Zarn, do you remember what happened last year?
Yeah, with the bottom 2 being eliminated.
Originally, that's what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, that was unreal.
Exactly.
When I saw that one.
And then they got back and they're like, okay. We hear you. We'll see what we can do if we can shuffle things around. And then they came back and said, all right. Now only the 4th place team's eliminated. Happy now? No, we're not fucking happy. We're content. Now we're just content. And that's the way we fucking are with what's happening right now, is that we're just content. The thing that irritates me the most about this, and I know we're supposed to be talking about the preview for the Space Station event, which is supposed to be amazing, and we're going to get to that, I promise. But the thing that I'm so fucking pissed off about is that nothing has been said. All you have to do, I don't want to name names. I'm not going to name names. I'm just going to say the HCS. To the HCS, all you literally have to do is provide a statement. That's it. Is it going to be something that people like? Probably not. But is it going to be something that you fucking say instead of being silent about everything and let everybody just get pissed off even more? That's exactly what you're doing.
Yep. And we don't know if they're ignoring or actually working on something. That's like the suspense we're sitting in right now.
Right.
It's like just anything. Like just say, oh, we're looking into it. Or no. Like something.
That's all you got to do is just say something. Just say, all you have to do is, let's say that they're not able to change it for the Space Station event because it's literally this weekend. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then they come out and say, hey, we do hear everybody. We see where you're coming from. We understand. We're not able to change anything for the Space Station event because it's this weekend. Now you're going to have everybody coming in. Well, you had weeks to decide. Why didn't you make a decision sooner? Blah, blah, blah. But at least you have that said. And then in addition to that, you say, also, we're looking into updating the format for Worlds. Because you have a negative with a positive, right? You try to balance things out. Again, if you're not able to change something for Space Station, at least come out and say that you're not able to. So then we can stop with it. Then we can just fucking stop with that. But then come in and say, we're looking in to see if we can change things for Worlds. And then as we get closer to Worlds, you provide, oh my God, wait for it, an update statement. Holy shit, what are those? Dude, I rant a lot on this show. You know that. Everybody knows that. It's just, I hate having to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. And communication is that fucking thing. And Martin, I know we joke about it all the time. And I know you're saying you're asking for communication. You're asking for a lot here. I know I am. But it's not. You and I both know it's not hard. It's not a big thing. Communicating with those that support you, with those that pay for the tickets, for those that pay for the seats at the venues, is not a difficult thing to do. Do you need to maybe jump through some bureaucratic hoops? Probably. It's a business. I understand that. But at the same time, come the fuck on. How is it that hard? Like, we talked about it weeks ago, and I stand by it. When Royal 2 was suspended for that time because of the whole Router 2 situation, right? There was an official statement that was provided. An official statement. The single source of truth statement came out that pinpointed specifically where within the code of conduct in the employee handbook or whatever it was that Royal 2 at that time went away from or whatever it was, right? There was a statement. That
set the bar too high.
Zarn, we've never had that ever again.
Literally.
Never. Like, I know there's a ton of people out there like, oh, Monster's a cheater, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into the Monster thing here. But that's the thing. Nothing's been fucking said. So I'm in the realm of innocent until proven guilty. Okay? I know people hate on him to hate on him. It is what it is. But I'm in the innocent until proven guilty camp here. But there's never been a fucking statement said. We've never had one of those official statements happen since Royal 2 at the beginning of last year.
Unbelievable, actually.
It blows my fucking mind that this is still an issue week in, week out, year in, year out, event in, event out, off season in, off season out. It's always a fucking issue. And when they do communicate, I give them praise. Like, if you listen to the show often enough, believe it or not, I do give the HCS praise from time to time when they do something that warrants the praise. They're just not consistent at all. And it's annoying, and I feel like I'm not asking for a lot here. I'm asking for a literal tweet. I'm asking for potentially a waypoint post. Like, I'm not asking for a lot here, guys. I really don't feel like I am. This is bare minimum type shit from a customer service standpoint, in my opinion. But whatever. Real quick, again, everybody that's coming in from the Shyway channel, thank you so much. Shyway, thank you for the raid. Greatly appreciated. And I just want to, real quick, before we move on to the actual fucking topic, I'm sorry for my tangent. I want to catch up on some follows real quick here. Papa, thank you for the follow. TF2, Plex, Ganja, Conical, Batchford. How's it going, man? Good to see you back competing, by the way. Folding End, King Kong, Dr. Electrobite, Dalton, and Dragar. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the live show. I like your tangents. Hey, fucking stay tuned. Go watch previous episodes. Not to shamelessly plug, but trust me, rants happen consistently on this show. Martin says, from seeing on the inside of their meetings from the past, they legit have to let one statement go through every single person before responding. And that, again, I understand it. I understand that there's probably a lot of bureaucratic hoops to jump through. I understand the ladder you have to climb, right, within businesses. I completely understand. It's just, we need something. We fucking need something. Last thing I'm going to say about this, because I've been ranting about this a lot. The last thing I'm going to say about this. If you want to be taken seriously as a league, I don't care how poor the league appears on the outside to other people that are watching, because I know a lot of people out there think, oh, this game's dead. This scene is dead. Why are they still holding tournaments? They're not what they used to be. Blah, blah. MLG's not running it. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about all that. Okay? In my opinion, if you want your league to be taken seriously, again, this is just my opinion. If you want your league taken seriously, and I want the HCS to be taken seriously, we need bare minimum. And I truly feel that communication is that bare minimum. That's all I'm asking for as a starting line. That's it.
Yep. And just build that relationship with the community again. Like, it starts with communication. And then maybe we can talk about open bracket stuff, but that's way down the line.
Dude,
we just want them to say something to us consistently for now.
I'm right there with you. The open bracket debacles, the lack of crowdfunding, how they took that away. Like, there's a lot of things that are not fun and not good right now. Okay. And we've talked at length about all of them. So know that I'm with a lot of you, but at the same time, I'm not going to name names or anything like that. That's not what we do here. But please know I am fucking pissed off, and I'm consistently pissed off. Ganja, we're an HCS podcast. We talk about the competitive scene for Halo. We do it every single week, every Monday around 7 p.m. Central Time here live on Twitch. There's our shameless plug. It's on podcast services after the live show. So if you aren't able to watch it, you can watch on YouTube or check on our podcast services later. Yeah, every week, been running for almost over 5 years now. So there's that. Absolutely, man. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hasty, welcome back as well. Dr. Springs Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Okay. So, with that, with the fourth place, and remember, this all started, and again, Zarn, I'm sorry, this all started when we stated that the fourth place team in each pool is eliminated, which is fucking stupid. Oh my God. Martin, you're far too kind, my dude. You're way too kind. All right. Championship bracket, though. Back to the space station event. Back to the topic at hand, which is the Spacestation Preview, which we're actually talking about now. Huge shout out to Space Station for being a huge part of this. They're fucking amazing, and it sounds like they're going to put on an amazing event. The championship bracket. Here's where the matches really start to heat up. Only 12 teams, stupidly, will make it to the championship bracket. It's a 12-team bracket, double elim, best of 5 until grand finals, which is best of 7. Another quick tangent. Another quick fucking tangent that irritates the shit out of me is that we still don't have winners final and losers final be best of 7. I still can't for the life of me understand why we don't have winners final and losers final be best of 7 and only grand finals is. That is also something, again, this is like low on the totem pole, but this needs to be fucking figured out. I can't, holy shit, I think it's stupid that it's all best of 5 until then.
Agreed. It's just like death by 1,000 paper cuts on all these little things the whole way down.
Dude, and like we've been dealing with this for so fucking long now, and it's obviously we feel like nothing's going to be changed, but if we don't stop talking about it, you know what I mean? Like if we stop talking about it, then clearly nothing's ever going to be done. But if we keep talking about it, then maybe something will. Who the fuck knows? Martin with the 9-month resub, you get a woo! Thank you very much, Martin. Greatly appreciate you. Invisiblade, welcome.
Not AGL Brad. Oh no.
We don't need to talk about that. Jesus Christ. Briggs, welcome back. Transcendent, welcome back. Cute, welcome back. Invisiblade and Game Crazy, welcome back as well. For anybody that I missed, I apologize. Please know that I appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys enjoy the show. And for those tuning in for recently here. Will is out this week. The main man Zarners is here to join us. So hope you enjoy him in his beautiful Southern accent because it's absolutely amazing. Okay, where can you watch it? The action will be broadcasted across 4 streams. The A stream is twitch.tv/Halo. B stream is /HCS. The C stream is HCS_red, and the D stream is HCS_blue. Again, all over at twitch.tv. They will also have YouTube streams up as well. Again, all the links and everything that we talk about is over at the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, !point show notes in the chat. So check that out. Aldor, if I mispronounced that, I apologize. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Greatly appreciated. Oh, or is it Alderaan? Like the Star Wars planet? Is that the Star Wars planet, right? Am I right?
That is the Star Wars planet, yeah.
Okay,
I can't
cool.
see the name, so
ALDORAN.
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say there's letters after that, but I don't care about those letters right now. I'm sorry, Alderaan. Shurzy, welcome back to says, do you mean HCS? Yeah, the H. Yep. LVT is doing for SLC. Oh, they are for B stream. There you go. They're doing B stream. Aldo Rain from Inglourious Bastards. Well, Aldo Rain. Aldo Rain. I'm just gonna call you Aldo. There you go. Thank you, Aldo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Rip Alderaan. So many lives lost. Oh my god. Okay, we're not gonna get into Star Wars shit. Twitch drops. You can get the Lucky Marks weapon coating. It has dice on it. So if you like that. August 4th through the 6th, you can get the AR coating by watching the co-streamers for 3 hours. The Bulldog and Commando skins you can get for watching /Halo for 2 hours over on Twitch. Excuse me. August 5th and the 6th, 5th through the 6th, you can get the Hydra and Sidekick coatings by watching twitch.tv/Halo for 2 hours. And then on August 6th, you can get the Rockets and Sniper coatings for watching twitch.tv/Halo for 2 hours. And the BR coating, all models, for watching the grand finals for 45 minutes. Don't you wish HCS did more Astro listen-ins? Of course. I mean, listen-ins are awesome. iBlood Reina, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Shout out to you as well. HCS is pretty mediocre drops. I'd love to start seeing unique AI drops. That'd be fucking cool. It'd be nice if it wasn't just weapon coatings, but yeah. Like Will said a while ago, free's better than nothing. So,
true.
There you go. And that's right, John. Free is free. The talent has been announced. The stage host is going to be Blaze, desk host is Lottie, analyst is going to be Clutch, and your casters include Bravo, Onset, Walshy, Tony, Gaskin, and Shurzy. And Shurzy's here. Shout out to Shurzy. The Friday broadcast schedule is in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show via the tweet, so you can go check out the Friday broadcast schedule. All the matches are going to be listed there. And announced today. Well, real quick, Papa says, will there be a new Halo after Infinite? Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think they'd let the series die. I don't think they'd let the franchise die, is what I mean to say. It still makes money. Like, believe it or not, it still makes them money. So I assume that there will be another game. But announced today, a documentary series has been revealed. This is by the HCS, and they say, join us for the premiere of our new docu-series airing August 5th during the Global Invitational. In episode 1, we take you behind the scenes with the 2022 Rookie of the Year Bound, delving into his relentless determination to succeed and explore his life beyond the game. This is HCS Unlocked. And I think they said it'll be 3 other episodes as well, so a total of 4? Or it'll be 4 more for a total of 5. Either way, they're going to have more than 1. So there you go.
Oh, yeah. I'm so hyped for that.
Yes. And I love...
That's like the stuff I live for. It's a little docu-series like that.
As the Halo historian yourself, I would assume so.
Yeah.
And I love how they played into the face reveal, because we all know what Bound looks like now, but like how they just played into it at the very end they did the shot.
Well done.
Yeah, very well done. Didn't they already do one for Lucid and Formal? No, this is a completely new thing. Dragar, this is a brand new thing. This is like literal like documentary series. Okay, like I imagine longer content than the few minutes that they've done on the HCS esports YouTube page. Which again,
I think the only other things to compare to would be maybe when they did the top 10 videos.
Sure.
That I can think of.
Yes. And again, I still assume that these will be longer.
Exactly.
And bigger in scope.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. Better do a documentary about Boo Doo Boo becoming David Goggins. I don't even know what that is, so I'm not going to comment on that. I'm waiting for the documentary about the development hell of Infinite. We all are. We are all waiting for that. Trust me. We're waiting for people to no longer be under NDAs and to no longer be working for Microsoft and 343 so then they can tell their story. That's literally what I'm waiting for. So yeah, there is that. There's the full event breakdown, rant included. So hope you enjoyed that shit. Zarn, I think it's time we get into a little bit of a roster recap, and I'm going to play the soundbite because we haven't played it in so fucking long. Roster recap.
All right. The roster recap. We'll go through all the teams that qualified for the SSG Invitational. We have FaZe Clan, which is Frosty, Renegade, Royal 2, and Snakebite. Space Station Gaming, Bound, Eco, Penguin, and Stellar. Quadrant, Legend, Chick, SLG, and Sika. Sentinels, Boo Boo Doo Boo, Falcated, Lethal, and Spartan. Next up, we have Optic Gaming, APG, Formal, Lucid, and Trippy. Cloud9, Nemesis, Rami, Septify, and Triton. Native Red, Manny, Soul Snipe, Suppressed, and Tolic. Complexity, Gilkey, Carmea, King Nick, and Tusk. G1 is Huss, Precision, Suspector, and Swish. Carpe Noctum, Cherished, Diagram, King Nick, and Piggy.
King
Native
J.
White. Oh, go ahead. King J. Sorry. I just said King Nick. Yep. King J. Thank you.
It's okay.
Native White is Bohm, Collect, Mickwin, and Tapping Buttons. Shopify Rebellion, Cycle, Mental, Rain, and Ryan Noob. Navi, which is Glory, Jimbo, Mighty, and Snipe Drone. The Last Dance, Kimbo, Mose, Flux, and Respectful. No Org, which is Atso, Bullet, Leor, and Sepstars. And finally, we have Mind Freak, which consists of Benji, Pips, Plasma, and Scoob Meister.
Oh, thank you very much for adding the ooh to that one. Love that.
Got to.
Love that. All right. So, thank you for running through those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to quickly run through the pools now before we get into our predictions for said pools. So, in Pool A, we're going to have FaZe Clan, Complexity, G1, and Mind Freak. In Pool B, we'll have Space Station Gaming, Native Gaming Red, Carpe Noctum, and No Org. In Pool C, we'll have Quadrant, Cloud9, Native Gaming White, and The Last Dance. And then in Pool D, we'll have Sentinels, Optic Gaming, back in the same pool yet again. They get one event off, and now they're back in the same pool again. Shopify Rebellion, and Navi. So, let's get into our prediction. Oh, Biz asked for a link for pools. ! Show notes in the chat. They're included in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. Check it out. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Pools. Let's get into some predictions. I'm going to read through Will's first. Then Zarn will get to you, and then I'll go with mine. Sound good?
Perfect.
Sweet. Here we go. Thanks, Ganja. Appreciate you. In Pool A, Will, in fourth place, has Mind Freak. Third, Complexity. Second, G1. And first, FaZe. In Pool B, again, these are Will's predictions. Fourth was No Org. Third, Carpe Noctum. Second, Native Red. And first, Space Station Gaming. In Pool C, fourth place was The Last Dance. Third, Cloud9. Second, Native White. And first, Quadrant. And in Pool D, we have Navi in fourth, Shopify Rebellion in third, Sentinels in second, and Optic Gaming in first. Zarn, what are your pool play predictions?
All right. So for me, in Pool A, I'm going with 4th place Bind Freak, 3rd place Complexity, 2nd place G1, and 1st place FaZe. So the exact same as Will on that one.
I am also the exact same, just to make it easier.
Yeah. Yeah. So no surprises in those ones. Maybe Complexity, but we'll see.
Yes.
Pool B, I have 4th place No Org, 3rd place Native Red, 2nd place Roddenha Carpe Noctem, and 1st place Space Station Gaming.
Explain Carpe Noctem, Zarn.
I'm just getting the feeling King J and the boys are going to come out hot. I think Native Red, given that they just solidified their new roster, I think they might need a little bit of time with Suppress to get going. And maybe this would be the time where Carpe Noctem could steal a series from them. And then later on, we'll talk about what I think Native Red might do. But I think they need that little bit of time to gel first.
I respect it, but I just need to throw you some shade because you did call him King Nick earlier, so I don't think you have a lot of faith in him.
You're right.
So.
I did say King Nick.
No, you mentioned earlier, like, Native Red could also take second here.
Yeah, it's such a, it's a gut one. I didn't go with my brain on this pick.
Hey, it's okay. That's the best part about this show is that you go with your gut and then you're always wrong, like me.
Yeah.
That's the best part. Welcome to my bullshit. All right, go ahead and continue.
Okay. Pool C, we have 4th place The Last Dance, 3rd place Cloud9, 2nd place Native White, and 1st place Quadrant. And then finally, my Pool D predictions was 4th place Navi, 3rd place Shopify Rebellion, 2nd place Sentinels, and 1st place Optic Gaming.
Very nice. Sounds good. Here are my pool player predictions. Pool A is the exact same as you guys. Mind Freak, Complexity, G1, and FaZe. In Pool B, I'm the same as Will in this regard, so I have No Org in 4th, Carpe Noctem in 3rd, Native Red in 2nd, and Space Station in 1st. In Pool C, here's where I deviate from you two. In 4th place, I have The Last Dance. In 3rd, I have Native White. I'm sorry, Collect. In 2nd place, I have Cloud9. And in 1st place, I have Quadrant. Now, Zarn, you and I had talked a little bit before the episode. And, well, actually, real quick, Luxury and Aristo, I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the live show. So, here's where I'm conflicted about Native White. I feel like Native White has been put through the ringer like a motherfucker. Where they had a full roster, they have the visa issues, they get a substitute, which was their coach. Now they get Bohm, and now Mikwin is having wrist issues, right?
They just can't catch a break.
They cannot catch a break. So the reason why I have Cloud9 taking second in Pool C over Native White is because I am wondering if Mikwin's wrist is going to hurt him earlier than later. Because when we get to our actual standing predictions of how we think the tournament's going to play out, here's my issue. And if he's able to play through it completely, good for him. That's fucking awesome, and I really hope to see it. I just hope he doesn't strain himself, but I really hope it works out. But if they have to play a long bracket, I don't see it going well for them at all. And that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Yes. If they were all firing on all cylinders, then maybe I'd have a different outcome here. But I think Cloud9 rides that momentum that they had in Arlington. And I think they try to put on a showing here in pools. I could see how Native White could take second here, but I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to say Native White take third and Cloud9 take second, and then Quadrant take first. I just think Quadrant are a little too good right now.
Yeah. I think my thing was, I was thinking, okay, maybe, obviously I don't know the extent of his injury, but maybe early on would be his best moments for Mikwin. So maybe early on, Native White hits all cylinders and then maybe fade as the tournament goes on if it gets worse for him.
Sure. And like I said, we'll get to that in our standing predictions too, because that I think we all feel that may happen. Although Will, I think, is a little different on this. But in Pool D, I am the exact same as you guys as well. Navi in 4th, 3rd is Shopify Rebellion, 2nd is Sentinels, and 1st is Optic Gaming as well. So that would mean that, let's go into placings here. Placing predictions for Will. 13th through 16th would be because, of course, the 4th place team doesn't get to move on, which is fucking stupid.
Yep.
Thug says you went full chalk. I mean, I don't know, man. Anything can happen. Any fucking thing can happen. Also, welcome back. It's good to see you. Shout out Carpe Noctem. So in 13th through 16th for Will, he says, obviously it's going to be Mind Freak, No Org, The Last Dance, and Navi. They will be eliminated from the tournament immediately. In which case, Zarners, you and I have the exact same predictions here.
Yep.
So, okay, nothing else needs to be said there. 9th through 12th for Will, he has Complexity, Cloud9, Carpe Noctem, and Shopify Rebellion. In 7th, 8th, Will has Native Red in G1. In 5th, 6th, he has Native White in Sentinels. In 4th, he has Quadrant. 3rd, Optic Gaming. 2nd, Space Station. And 1st, FaZe. Mikwin says he looks like a MacGyver person, but he's good. Okay. Mikwin, I can't change my predictions now. Okay? I can't change them right now, Austin, so I'm sorry. You're gonna hate me, and you can hate me, and that's fine. I respect it. My predictions, and I know you don't care. I'm just doing this to hype up the shit. And my predictions are always wrong. So who fucking cares? You know what I mean? For all I know, you'll win the event. Fuck me, am I right? Mikwin says just doesn't want people to be worried. Well, good. Thank you, because I don't want to be worried. Because I genuinely was. Like when I was making my predictions, I genuinely was worried. Love you, Austin. You know that. He says, oh, well, now we're not. Thanks. You're Oh, wait, that's right. I need to say, you're right. You're not going to win. You're not winning the event. That's my prediction. You're welcome.
Now he's going to come in with actual aimbot.
Oh, my God.
Just robotic arm aimbot.
Dude, it would be incredible. It would be incredible. I really hope we do. I hope he does. We do. What the fuck? Right. I'm competing. I'm competing now.
Now you're playing with him? All right.
Oh, my God. What's up, DMs Deans? How's it going? Welcome back. But yeah, I had my first full therapy session on Friday. Got a bunch of KT tape on. Get these tough fucking stretches I got to do. I am wishing you the absolute best because
Same.
we talked about it where they have been put through the fucking ringer, and they just need something, anything to go their way. Just something. Nickman says, so when you see me standing against a wall, you know I'm stretching. If you see Austin standing up against the wall, don't fucking interrupt him.
All right.
He's getting locked the fuck in. Oh, man. All right. Zarn, what do you got for your predictions for the event?
All right. So going up to 9th through 12th, I put Complexity, Native White, Carpe Noctem, and Cloud9. 7th through 8th, I did Shopify Rebellion and Native Red. 5th, 6th, G1 and Quadrant. 4th, Sentinels. 3rd, Optic Gaming. 2nd, FaZe. And 1st, I have the hometown team, Space Station Gaming, taking home the dub.
I thought you just said the hometown cream.
Cream, yes. Cream of the crop.
Oh, no, I was talking about the fucking...
Macho Man.
I was talking about the fake cum on the screens at Arlington for the celebration.
Oh, that's what I'm going to call that from now on for Optic.
Yeah,
Hometown cream.
The hometown cream. Oh, my God. Frank, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Christopher, welcome back. Tapping Brews, welcome back. Oh, my fuck. Staying for the long haul now? You should. Came in to hear hometown cream? You absolutely should stay. Welcome to the show. Jesus Christ. All right, so you have a couple things here I wanted to talk to you about. First up,
let's do it.
Let's talk about Quadrant. You have them taking 5th, 6th. You have Sentinels in 4th. Why the drop from Arlington?
I'm really just feeling like the Sentinels team is going to start coming together. We've seen them slowly trending up. I mean, obviously they came in and got 4th last event. Some say it was because of the bracket, but either way, they played their tails off. And I just feel like it's kind of like a gut feeling that I feel like they're going to gel together. They're really starting to hit their own. Their scrims are going well. And also not to mention the fact that Quadrant, I mean, the events have been back to back, but I'm pretty sure, they haven't been able to get over to get any, like a pre-land boot camp or anything like that for this event. So I think they might just take a step back this time.
I haven't heard anything either, so I am inclined to agree with you. Again, chat, correct us if I'm wrong, or correct us if we're wrong here, but we believe that Quadrant were not over here for boot camp early. So Epic says, yeah, they're not boot camping this event. Okay, There we go. Sparty will just start singing like he does on stream and they'll win. Oh, that'd be fucking cool. And then Thug also confirmed that they were not boot camping. That's a really good point you bring up. I like how that's brought up. That's good. I mean, bad for them, but good for the conversation. Yeah. Let's talk about, you have Cloud9 in the 9th through 12th spot. They placed very well at Arlington. Why the drop-off?
I really just feel like they're so streaky, and a lot of these teams, especially through like anywhere between 12th up to like even as high as 6th, it just feels like such a toss-up. They're all so close together. On any given day, someone could pop off. And I'm just kind of feeling like maybe Native Red will start getting the gears going after gelling together in pools, and that will get a fire lit under them. I feel like G1's trending really well right now, so I can't see them placing over them. And Shopify Rebellion is kind of a toss-up for me. It feels like they're doing decently well trending, but it's just kind of a gut feeling on those two. Those two could be interchanged, but I think Cloud9 might just have an off tournament comparatively. Okay,
I respect it. For my predictions, you had mentioned like the 9th through 12th, like basically 9th through 8th. I mean 8th through 12th. 8th through 12th, I apologize.
Yes.
A lot of these teams feel like they could be interchangeable. I'm kind of in the same camp. So in 13th through 16th, we already talked about them. It's the 4th place teams that are eliminated, which is still fucking stupid, but it is the way that it is. 9th through 12th, I have Complexity, Native White, Carpe Noctum, and Shopify. And in 7th and 8th, I have G1 and Cloud9. So I have Cloud9 taking a slight step back, but still being in the top 8 conversation. And I have G1, I believe, making a step up because they didn't get anywhere near that at Arlington. So there's that. In 5th, 6th, I have Native Red and Quadrant. So I also have Quadrant taking a slight step back. And I have Native Red taking a step up. In 4th, I have Sentinels because I am also with you. I am riding that high. And I hope that they are as well. And we talked about it before we started the show. The only thing that I hope, so here's where, well, real quick, I'll just get 3rd place, I have Optic. 2nd place, I have Space Station. And 1st, I have FaZe. Now, for those that may remember, if we go in the Wayback Machine and we go back to our preseason predictions episode, way back, you may recognize that I had Space Station winning this event. Now, in our rules state that we can make one change in our preview episode. And my one change that I'm making is I have FaZe winning when I actually had them taking 2nd in the preseason preview. I'm having Space Station take 2nd this time around. I'm having FaZe win. I think FaZe are too strong. I think they proved at Arlington that they are simply too strong right now. And I have to stick with that. Now, I don't want people to think I'm an Optic hater right now because I was riding high on them when they were back-to-back LAN champions. But I'm going to say this right now. If they don't take 3rd or better this event, I won't have them placing top 3 anymore. I don't think in my predictions moving forward for the rest of the year. I swear, I really felt like after DreamHack and how poorly they placed at DreamHack, I really thought that they were going to be like, oh, wait, what the fuck are we doing? We're Optic Gaming. We know who we are. We know what we're capable of doing. And they were going to come out swinging at their home event. That's what I truly felt was going to happen. But then that Saturday happened. And they did not play to the skill, to the ability that I know that they're capable, that they know that they're capable of playing at. I can't step into their shoes and do what they do. Don't get me wrong. Like, let's not get shit twisted. But like analyzing from an analyst standpoint, like they didn't seem like they were firing on all cylinders. It felt weird. And during our Arlington post-show part 2 when we broke down that series between Optic and Quadrant, and I was talking about how both teams did some stupid stuff during that series. Like some plays, I literally in the crowd was like, why the fuck are you doing that? Do you want to lose?
Yeah.
And so again, if Optic don't place at least 3rd or better this event, I won't have them placing top 3 in my predictions probably moving forward for the rest of the year. But that gets me to Quadrant and why I have them taking 5th, 6th instead of 4th. They were one of the teams that were making some boneheaded mistakes. Now, that's not to say that they can't fix them, because they definitely can fix those mistakes. But, Zarn, you make a great point that they're not boot camping for this event. And we know that jet lag can be a bitch. And we know that any given day, any given series, something can happen. So they very well could take 4th. Who the fuck knows? But I think that because of how things have transpired, the mistakes that they made in that Optic series, the mistakes that they made in that Sentinel series, but Sentinels also made mistakes. I think Sentinels are going to correct their stuff faster than Quadrant will. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. And I think Sentinels take 4th. I feel
that too. Yeah. Honestly.
So yeah, I think Sentinels take 4th this event, and I'll have Quadrant in 5th. But you are so right on the rest of like the 8th through 12th placings, where it truly does feel like if one game goes a specific way to flip a series, then any of those teams could be in that top 8 contention. It just really depends on how things go.
Yeah, the field is just so deep now, it feels like. Like there's so many just really, really good teams that it gets all jumbled so much. It's great to see high quality Halo. It just makes it so hard to predict what's going to happen.
Absolutely. And in the rules of our show, we're always wrong. So it doesn't even matter where we predict. And for the record, I just want people to know, we make these predictions hoping and thinking that we will be right. Like we're not just doing this to be willy-nilly. Like we genuinely sit down and think about how these teams have done in previous lands because, guys, spoiler alert, scrims don't fucking mean anything. So no, we think about that. We think about the roster changes that they've had. We take all of it into consideration before saying what we're saying on the show. And like Will has Native White taking 5th, 6th. You and I have Native White taking 9th through 12th. And I believe we both agree it's because of Mickwin's potential injury. Mm-hmm. And Mickwin, Austin, you say that you're going to be okay. And that's great. It's just, I can't help but keep that in the back of my mind. And like, what if something happens, right? Now, what if you come out like a cyborg and you fucking dominate everybody and be like, oh, it's actually what you needed the whole time. You just need some tape and you're fucking good to go. But I just have to keep it in the back of my mind that I don't know. So, and no, I'm not as high on G1 as you are. I won't lie.
Yeah, but I'm riding their very recent success, so I'm kind of
in the qualifier.
Yeah,
I respect it. This is the shitty part, is that G1 to me had become the native red from before, where they were like the consistently inconsistent team. And I just think they need one breakout. Like, I just think they need that one breakout event. And now they're a brand new like they're the G1 acquired a full new roster. Like this is not this. I mean, besides Suppress now, Suppress is back on the team, but that's besides the point. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I want them to do well because I've wanted them to do well at every fucking event. And I'm just waiting for them to have that breakout moment, and we'll see what happens. And Swish, you're right, Ikuza, I apologize. We'll just have to wait and see. Will says, I'll say it again, Mickwin is going to come through like Patrick Mahomes with a high ankle sprain in the Super Bowl and act like nothing fucking happened. Is that what it's going to be? Literally act like nothing happened? Epic says, I got Native White top 4. Hey, fucking you ride that high.
Yep.
I need some of that energy because holy shit. I will say this. I'll say this. If they had their full original roster, I would absolutely have them higher.
100%. Yep. Not even a question.
Not literally, not even a singular sense of doubt. We would have them way higher. I just think that they have never been able to catch a fucking break. So
Exactly.
we'll just have to wait and see. Oh man. So I'll ask you then, why Space Station first?
Well, I'm feeling a bit of, what was it, the hometown cream coming in. But no, I think that they've been playing so well. I think they run out of steam a little bit toward the end, and FaZe just has that killer instinct at the end. But I'm hoping that Space Station can get through that winners bracket finals and go into the grand finals. And if they can do that, I think they have a great chance of taking down FaZe. I think FaZe is the clear number one at the moment in my head, but I think once again, hopefully with being their own event, they'll be able to bring a little bit of extra in the tank and get through that FaZe roster.
A little bit more cream in the cannon.
Exactly.
You know? Shurzy said last time we had a home team event, it didn't go well. I'd say in more ways than one, Shurs. In more ways than one, it didn't go very well. Cream cannon emote when? Fuck, that's a great question. We'll have to have Zarn design it. That's what we need to do. Cue the cream. Cue the fake celebratory fireworks on the screen that looks like jizz. Cue it up, baby. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to fucking have. I need to have a scene transition that has that shit on. Oh man. We can relive the awful together. That'd be amazing. Okay. Zarn. Is there anything you would like to add for this event before we move on?
No, I'm just excited for it to happen, honestly. I can't wait for this weekend.
I am 1000% with you. Tappin says everything to do in a watch party. It's in the cards. It's in the cards. Our first animated emote, the cream cannon. Oh my God, Will, yes. Epic. Like I said, it's in the cards. We're planning things out. Christopher says the event this weekend. The event is this weekend. That is correct. So I know that I had a rant during this topic, but I really want to make this point known. I want to give a huge shout out to Space Station for what appears to be an unbelievable experience for not just spectators, but also those who just want to attend something different, who maybe have never attended a Halo event before, and also an incredible experience for the players. Because there's a lot of criticisms that we've heard from players regarding outside food and drink being allowed, waters being available, not having to pay for them all the fucking time, so on and so forth. There's a lot of little things that players have rightfully complained about that would like to be addressed. And huge shout out to Unit Sean and the Space Station crew for reaching out for that feedback ahead of time. We've never seen that before. So Space Station deserves all the fucking kudos in the world for trying to do things the right way and the best way possible for fans, non-fans, players, and everyone alike. And I truly, truly hope that this event goes off without a hitch. Because the HCS desperately needs a W right now. And Space Station is full of W's. So hopefully they're able to throw one the HCS's way, and the HCS's community way, and we have the event of a lifetime. Because again, guys, even if you don't have a ticket, which are sold out, they're officially sold out. Even if you don't have a ticket, you can still go to the Underground, which is the second venue that they have for the B, C, and D streams. The merch, the games, everything, it's all free to attend. The only thing you buy a ticket for is to enter the venue with the main stage. That's it. So, again, Space Station, huge shout out to you guys. HCS, I hope you guys get your format shit figured out, along with other things that we can get into at a later time. And again, all I ask, if you are willing to do so, and you were attending the event in person, if you are willing to allow us to share your thoughts on the show, please let us know in the DMs via Twitter, now fucking X, or Discord, your thoughts on how the event was, positives, negatives, whatever it may be. Again, if you're willing for us to be able to share it on the show, then please let us know. Would love to know your thoughts, because again, Will and I are not going to be able to be there in person at the Space Station event, unfortunately. With that, Spartan put out a tweet. So I think I should probably read it. He says, in response to all of his gifts that he put out in replies to his tweet about the format change needing to take place, he said the following. If I've read the map rotation by round correctly, it looks like the format was not changed and everything every team said meant absolutely nothing and it fell on deaf ears. Yeehaw yelling into the void. He says, I tried. And then he says, I guess if I've learned anything, it's confirmation that people aren't listening nor care. But also, I can apply a lesson. When something is brought up, you just stay completely silent and hope people forget about it, Kappa. So, again, we've been repeating the same thing that Spartan's been talking about consistently week by week, and I'm not going to get into the rant again, but communication needs to be a bare minimum. And we still don't fucking have that. So fix your shit. All right. That's it for our topic. Let's get into some... Oh, God. Where's the button? Let's get into some regular news. Again, I have to do all this myself. Okay? So you can yell at me all you want. All right. I'm not going to read through them, but there's 2 articles for you. It's Cannon Fodder, Dig Site Dissection, and Outcast Outings by 343. You should go check them out if you want to. That's it for the regular news. It's time for Card Games Watch! First up, Optic Texas officially announced their roster. This includes Dashy, Shotzi, Pred, and Kenny. Yes, the long, worst-kept secret in the world, Pred and Kenny are joining the team. And I'm cautiously optimistic about them. We're talking about it in Discord, and the only thing I want and my only hope is that Kenny is able to be the leader that team needs. And yeah, that's all I'll basically say about that. Invisiblade, have a great night. Thank you for being here. Zarn, you have anything to say about Optic Texas at all?
Not really much more to add to that. Just, another well-kept secret like the Carmea signing. So.
Yes, 1,000%. Love it. And then we get into the downer story of the week, which is Esports Engine lays off 65 employees. This is by many. So 2 former employees, one of which Clayton Pennington says, I just got laid off from Esports Engine today. No warning, just gone. So needless to say, I need a new job. If any of you need a producer or anything remotely similar or know of someone who does, please let me know. I won't let this be the end of me. As you should not, Clayton. Wishing you luck in the future. And then Sean Finnegan said, I've been laid off by Esports Engine along 64 other incredibly talented and hardworking people. My 2.5 years with the company were wonderful. And today I'll focus on how grateful I am to have directed and produced content for esports' best competitive games, shows, and fans. Before I get into Adam's statement, Adam Apicella, who was one of the owners of Esports Engine, as a matter of fact, and had departed semi-recently, I guess you could say, before all this took place. The thing that irritates me, and I got to be careful with how I word this. Okay. So the thing that irritates me is that in Clayton's statement, and I understand that every business is going to be different, and I understand that this is never an easy thing to do. But the thing that irritates me that's in Clayton's statement, this isn't against Clayton, this is against Esports Engine, is that he says no warning, just gone. As somebody who has not been on the receiving end of a layoff, but has seen them take place twice, that's the thing that irritates me the most. Is It doesn't, to me, it shouldn't matter the company. Again, I need to be careful here. For me, there's a lot of companies out there, there's a lot of organizations out there who, as we all are well aware, depending upon how big the company is, or hell, maybe even how small the company is, they may not give you shit about you. Like, they have you on their bankroll, you do a job, they expect you to do that job, and they could care less whether or not you're let go. Okay? But there are companies out there that do actually care about the employees that they hire, and they do put stock in their employees, and they do check in with their employees, and they make relationships with their employees. And yes, at the end of the day, a business is a business, and at the end of the day, the goal is to make money for your business. I understand that. But in my opinion, as somebody who's not a business owner, in my opinion, there's a right and a wrong way to do this. And the way Clayton and everybody else was treated in terms of these layoffs, I felt was the absolute wrong way to do it. And again, I'm not a business owner. Like, we run the show. Will and I run the show. I'm not going to fire Will. You know what I mean? We don't fire each other, okay? That's the thing. Zarners, you might be let go, but that's kind of a side split. I'm just kidding. I don't own a business. But if I were to own a business, this isn't the way I'd go about it. I would try to have a sit-down conversation with each individual person that is going to be affected by this and explain to them what is happening and give them an opportunity to ask questions, whatever it may be. And I'm not saying they're going to burn bridges or anything like that, or, you know, it could get ugly. No, I want them to have the opportunity to say their piece. And I hate how it feels like Clayton, Sean, and everybody else affected at Esports Engine weren't given that opportunity. Now, I can't speak for everyone. Maybe they were. But from the outset looking in, it sounds like they were not able to. And for other instances of me seeing this happen firsthand, I can attest that it has not happened. And it really irritates the shit out of me, because if I were a business owner, again, which I'm not, and I'm hiring people, I'm going to put stock into those people. I am going to care about those individuals. Because otherwise, in my opinion, what's the point? You're trying to hire people for your company that are trying to do the best job they possibly can. You want them to enjoy working for your company. You want them to enjoy coming in every day or working remotely or whatever it is. You want to hopefully have good benefits for your employees because you want them to be able to stick around and say good things about your company so you can recruit better and better talent as the years go on. And now I want to get to Adam's statement. Adam Apicella says the following: just hearing the terrible news. I can't say much, and I need to be careful here, but if anyone needs anything, last name, first name, Gmail, I'm always here. You are all the best at what you do. Hang in there and chins up. We will ride again one day. And then he says, last thing I'll say publicly. We were objectively the fastest growing, healthy company in the space for a reason. It wasn't because of me. It wasn't leadership. It was the people doing the work, period. Success like ours didn't happen by accident, and it didn't happen because of cash raised or cash spent. The success happened because of the people, and some of them are now on the market. If you're hiring, I highly suggest you look at them. Couldn't have said it better myself, Adam. Zarn, before I continue, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, fully agreed with your statements. First of all, wishing all the employees laid off to hopefully find something soon. Wish the best to all you all. But I agree, it feels like it lacks that human touch, and it makes people feel like numbers, which is not what I feel like you should want to do with your employees, or feel like what you should do just as a human, you know?
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. Unit Sean of Space Station says the following. Esports was once about bringing the best gaming and entertainment experience for the fans and gaming community. It was then injected with blind investment, which was spent on overhyped and overvalued league slots and forced to scale at rates that made it quickly become unsustainable. All focus was lost on the above, and the product was now around how to make this thing profitable. Esports is not dying. It's coming back to reality and will continue to grow for many years. The fans and the gaming community will become the focus again. And I know that Adam Apicella had shared a similar sentiment in a previous statement he made like last week or like 2 weeks ago. I don't have that statement here. I apologize, but I do recall him saying something very similar to that. In terms of like getting back to square one, getting back to the roots and growing from there. So you're right. It just lacked that human element. And that's, again, as a non-business owner, if I was ever put into that situation, I would hope that me as a person would try to relate to the people that are being involved in this, especially if I didn't have a hand in doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's just what a shitty situation. So, that's it for Connor the Games Watch. So try to re-brighten the situation, I guess we could say. Since Will is not here, I've renamed the segment to Zarner's Adventures with the Nailovers and other games too. Zarn, what'd you play last week?
All right. Well, I was gone last week, so I didn't play a whole lot. But the one game I played the most was this little game called Ast Libra. I played it on my Steam Deck. It's basically just like an old school side scroller RPG. It's like $20 or something on Steam. And honestly, it's just really fun. You just basically go around, get more powerful, and kill bosses. And the music is beautiful. It was done by a single developer. Just really, really well done overall. The only other thing to update on was our HRL League season is officially over. Unfortunately, last week, due to me being out and Will as well, we weren't able to complete our match, so we had to forfeit the last one and thus missed the playoffs. But I'm just really proud of the team. We were actually really starting to trend forward. We actually were beating the number one team in our entire division the prior week before, unfortunately, their power cut out, so we weren't able to fully finish the series. But we were up 2-1 at the moment. So we were trending in a good way, but now that's over, and we look forward to the next season. And that was it.
So that means you guys are competing next season.
Potentially.
Oh.
We are talking about that, but yes.
Potentially my ass. You better fucking do it is what's going to happen here.
It figures, too, is the one we finally were on the featured docket, and then we weren't able to play. For the first time ever, we had to forfeit.
Ronan says Zarn and Will through. So all jokes aside, no, obviously they didn't. Oh, God, I'm going to mispronounce that name. What the fuck? Fictional? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. And again, if I butchered that, I'm sorry. Is it Ast Libra Revision?
Yes. That's
okay.
The one.
Confront time and fate in the 2D action RPG Ast Libra Revision. Explore meticulously crafted worlds, fight brutal boss battles, and upgrade your skills to take down enemies lurking around every corner. And
Well done.
Overall reviews are overwhelmingly positive.
It's very good so far. I'm maybe 4 hours in, but really enjoying it so far. And it was a solo developer. Apparently worked on it for like 20 years or something crazy. So
somebody posted a review on Steam today. If we're going to talk about cream cannons, I think we might as well talk about this review by the Samoan Grape Seller on Steam. This person logged 6.9 hours into the game. Nice. And this review was posted today. It says the following. This game is as good as getting a foot job by a goth girl under a table at your local Waffle House. So in other words, 10 out of 10.
And now that you mention it, that's exactly. Yep. That nailed it.
Dead on accurate of how this game is. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And you know that Waffle House, man, the stickiest floors ever. So they were good.
Oh, all right. All right. So yeah, that game exists. It's $25 on Steam. There's a demo available for it. So download
Highly
the demo.
recommend the demo.
There you go. Check it out. Beth says, dang, y'all found my Steam alt. Oh, shit. Shit. Ronan, if you look at some screenshots from the game, you may find that. But I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to read it live. So, I also played a game on my Steam Deck, Zarn. I played the indie delight that's been sweeping the nation, Dave the Diver.
Nice.
And yeah, it's all right so far. I put maybe an hour into it, so I'm not obviously I'm not that far in. The dialogue is very funny. The art is very good looking. I've heard that the game continually unlocks more and more and more things as you play. And I feel like I've already unlocked a good amount of things. So to know that just keeps happening, I don't know. I'm afraid. I've heard so much positive praise for this game. The only thing that I'm reserved about is I'm afraid if it just becomes too much. Like there's too many systems at play.
Yep. Because
I'm all about games providing things to do, but as I want those things to be really like honed in. And yeah, so I don't know.
Fully agree. That always leads to burnout for me when
Yes.
there's just too much. I'm just like, well, I just can't be bothered to try to complete every single thing like this anymore.
Right. And I'm afraid that if it keeps giving me things to do, I'm going to forget about the other things that I've already done.
Yep.
Because with me in games, like it's a rare time that I sit down and play one thing for an extended period of time. Like unless it's an Elden Ring, unless it's like Starfield's coming up, whatever, longer RPGs and stuff like that, then I'll dedicate a lot of time to. But regardless, yeah, that's literally all I played. We were in Canada for a wedding, so obviously we were in Canada. I didn't mean Canada.
Very nice.
So yeah, I didn't have a lot of time to play anything. I did a lot of reading though, so excited about that. That's all for Will's Adventures, aka Zarner's Adventures. Let's get into some shoutouts. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. I have a list. Fuck me. All right, hold on. We have Ocean, Unsaid Steam, Gons, Torments, I should say, FPS Bloodlust, Gnod, Papa, Thanatos, TF2, Plex, Ganja, Conical, Batchford, Folding End, King Kong, Dr. Electrobite, Dalton, Dragar, Dr. Springs Gaming, Alderain. Oh, wait, no, it's Aldo. It's Aldo. I remember.
Yes.
Fuck me. iBlood Reina, Luxury Slips, Aristo, Frankie Say Relax, and Fictional. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the live show. Again, I already said that earlier, but fuck me, am I right? Godzilla with a 3-month resub, Swole Danny with the 7-month resub, Fox Too Quick with a 10-month resub, Carnage with the year resub, and Voodoo Man with the 9-month resub. You all get a woo! Thank you so much for the resubs. Greatly appreciated there. And Shyway, thank you for that massive fucking raid earlier on in the show. That was great. Remedy says Josh Miller going to come over to the UK for Europa Halo and bring stickers for us all. I would like to know you're looking into doing a merch drop for it. Would love to rock an HCS top for one day. Oh, a merch drop for it. Well, I mean, our merch store is open. So we're not going to be doing like an exclusive line for the Europa Halo LAN. But our merch store is live. ! Merch in the chat, Remedy, if you want to check that out. In which case you can feel free to snag a shirt. Will asks Remedy, you're covering flights, right? Will, you got to get your passport. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, include me on that.
Oh,
Show
shit.
Wander, I'm there.
Yeah, our guest has to be included too. There you go. He just pops in. He's like, I need a fucking ticket, bitch. Love that. Remedy's buying, everybody. I'll make you a deal, Remedy. You buy us all tickets and flights out there. I'll bring the stickers. That's an easy dub in my book. I can easily bring some fucking stickers. Juan says, might as well add me to that list too. Yeah, Juan makes our shorts content. So yeah, let's get Juan in there too. So Remedy, we need 4 tickets to the LAN and we need 4 flights. Round trip, please. Round trip. That'd be greatly appreciated. You know what? I'll even make you a steal of a fucking deal. Not only will I bring stickers, I will gift you a shirt. I will gift you a shirt. You won't even have to buy it. I will gift you a shirt. How about that? How about that? Remedy says, if I ever win millions, I'll do it and pay for your accommodation. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Ikuza says, Josh, you should do an exclusive shirt and you and Will sipping tea with Spartan helmets on. That would be pretty fucking awesome. We do have our emotes of us in the helmets, so we could just modify those to include like sipping tea. That'd be pretty sick. John says, I'll bring Game Crazy sticker. Put me in, coach. Oh my God. We're all just going to fucking take a road trip out there. And by road trip, I mean flight.
Yeah.
God damn it. Shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. This includes Raider Hater, Uncle Puppy, Peanut Mutt, One Swole Danny, Pistol RX, Danny Phantom, Riznek. The boys Arn right there, sitting next to me. The boys Arn right there. Obby Joy, Mr. Smiley, High Tech Redneck, Goalie Sniper, Heavy Rainfall, Elated Dartboard, and Carnage. So thank you all so much for the added support over on the Patreon. Zarners, do you like the content over there? Don't lie.
Yeah. So far, so good. Really enjoy, especially some of the off the rails episodes.
Off
really
the road?
solid. Off the road, yeah. Off the rails
country roads, take me home.
Damn right.
To the place I belong. Daddy, thank you for the bit. Hashtag bit by bit. Oh, that's for Zarn. There you go. I'll make sure I'll send your penny your way, Zarn. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's for you. Jesus Christ. Okay. And then I want to give a huge shout out to Justin, aka Goalie Sniper, and his now wife Taylor on their marriage. That is the wedding that my wife and I were at over the last weekend. It was beautiful. They are unbelievable, incredible people. And yeah, just two of the nicest people you could ever meet in your entire life. They were incredible guests. Let me just put it this way. They wanted us to spend the Saturday. So we were there Thursday through Sunday because Friday was the wedding. So we drove up. We're in Minnesota. So we drove up on Thursday. Friday was the wedding. Saturday we hung out and Sunday we left. They wanted us to stay with them in their house the day after their wedding. So like we spent the day with them on that Saturday and slept in their home on that Saturday night. And I'm like, who the fuck does that?
Wow.
If I was getting married, the last thing I'd want is for people to stay over. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Seriously. So you guys were incredible. The wedding was gorgeous. You guys are amazing. So shout out to you guys. Congratulations.
And congrats. Yes.
Yes. Fuck you, Zarn. This is my moment. Don't take it from me. Oh, and also I got a speeding ticket. So that happened. I was, so for those who don't know, I like to speed. I'll just say that. I don't give a fuck. So on the way out of Canada, it's like North Dakota. There's nobody. Like there's fucking nobody. It's North Dakota, right? So I was going, let's just say that the speed limit was 75 miles an hour. And I may or may not have been going 94. It may or may not have. I was, hence I got the ticket, but so that happened. And I paid that.
Off the roads.
Off the roads. Yep.
There it is.
Off the country roads, take me home. So I paid the ticket today. That's what I did. Yeah. And you know what the best part was?
What's that?
I'm not going to say the amount of the ticket, but genuinely, like it isn't as bad as anybody may think it is. It genuinely wasn't as bad as I bet people think it is right now. But to put it in perspective, Justin was telling me how much the prices would be if I got that ticket in Canada.
Oh.
Just for perspective here, the same ticket that I got in the United States in North Dakota would have been over $400 in Canada if I got the same ticket.
Holy crap.
And again, like, if you can tell from how I look and my voice right now, my ticket wasn't anywhere fucking near that. Natana's texting me. She's like, stop talking. What the fuck? Stop. Why? Why should I have to stop? It's my ticket. Imagine a cop pulls over Josh, looks at him through the window and goes, Copper Media! Then I would have gotten off with a warning. Oh my God.
Should have gave him a sticker.
Oh, fuck me. I should have given him a sticker. Like, who do you think you are? I am. That's what I should have done to him. Holy shit. All right, Natan, I'll stop. No, but it's not because of the conversion, John. No, but in all seriousness, like right before I ended, like the cop was super nice. Like everything was very amicable. Like he was doing his job. I was completely in the wrong. I broke the law. I paid for it. Understand completely. And I slowed down after the fact. Okay? So there's that. Don't speed, folks. That's the rule. Actually, that's not the rule. That's the law.
Yeah.
That's the law. So yeah. Natana says she drove after that. She drove an hour after that. Okay? I still proceeded to drive. And then I pulled over. And then she got in and then she drove. And then she almost had an allergic reaction to peanuts. So then I took back over again. So that happened. But the diner food was great. I am completely off the rails at this point. No ticket for driving down the wrong way down a one way. Yeah, Daddy, you should definitely talk about that. How you did exactly that. That was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. No, seriously, if I'm going to be the responsible one here on the show, I need to say, don't speed. It is against the law, you know. And I did slow down after the fact. Cop was just doing his job. He was super nice about it. And, you pay the price. That's all it is. You pay the price. Yeah, that weekend was awesome and terrible and because of multiple reasons. Community creations. I'm all over the place right now. Oh, no, I'm not. I am, but I'm not. So I have one more shout out, Zarn, and it includes you. Shout out to Zarners for joining us on the special edition of the live show. Zarn, you're amazing.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being here.
Strange, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Yeah, seriously, I cannot say thank you enough. This was literally Sunday, so we were like preparing to leave, and Will messaged me. He's like, hey, I'm not going to be able to attend the show. How would you feel about having a guest on? And I'm like, who's that guest? And he's like, how about Zarners? And he said he'd be down to do it. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do Zarners. That sounds awesome. That's going to just be easy fucking peasy. And you did absolutely make it easy fucking peasy. So thank you to you, sir. You are a legend, and I cannot thank you enough.
Thank you. It was truly a pleasure. Hopefully I did it justice. Obviously can never replace Will, but
no. Yeah, you're a fucking ass. So, it's
exactly. Yeah.
You'll get flamed in the comments. I mean, 100%. No, I will. Community creations, Halo memes every day, red.com/r/Halo memes. Check that out. We have the community spotlight July 25th for 2023 by 343. Check that article out. Creating my own HCS Rostermania by All in Juan. Check that video out. Which, that little thing on Twitter is awesome, by the way. You should go check it out. Go check out All in Juan on Twitter. He has a tweet that has like one of those GIFs that like you click on to stop and you form your roster out of 4 players there. It's really fucking cool.
That is cool.
Yes. Go check out that video too that he posted. And then surprise, Mediocre Moments number 54 by Hot Tech Redneck. Haven't shouted out one of those in a little while. So Beth, shout out to you. That's in the show notes. Best team I randomized was Legend, Frosty, Renegade, and Collect. That's a god tier roster. All right. Zarn, I asked you if you wanted to do this, and you said you were going to give it a shot.
I got this.
So this is the end of the show. So if you would do me a solid and plug this bitch.
All right. So you can find us on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk. Anything above semi-pro gets you a monthly Pro Talk off the rails episode and Q&A. And also you get access to a private channel in Discord. Anything $10 or above, which is the pro membership, you also get access to Pro Talk plays. And you can also send in emails and voicemails.
Which we've never received yet. So fuckers need to get on that shit.
So do it. All right. Anything else there, Josh?
I mean, we have a $25 tier as well if you want the opportunity to play
good
with
point.
us, but that's besides the point.
Yes, thank you. I didn't scroll enough.
It's okay.
All right. You can also find us on multiple podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. That includes iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and Josh's favorite,
Pocket Cast, still not an ad.
also my favorite, Overcast, also not an ad.
Oh, fuck off. I'm just kidding.
Also, we have Discord. Come in and join in on the community discussion. We also have all of the socials. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all of them, HCS Pro Talk. Go check those out. Juan is doing an amazing job. I can attest. Go check out his handiwork. It's been amazing so far.
He is amazing.
We also have a website, hcsprotalk.com, which I believe goes forwards over to Podcast Evolved Halo.
Yes, evolvedhalo.com. Your home for Halo.
There you go. You can make sure to check that out and see all of the Halo goodness there. Everything from Podcast Evolved, Mission Debrief, Halo TV Plus, Book Club, Builds with Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide. And with that, that is all of the plugs. So back to you, Josh.
Oh my God. Look at you. Will, you got someone, you got to run for your money here. This is holy shit. That was off the cuff too. You didn't even practice that. So that's pretty awesome.
Thank you. I've listened to an episode or two.
Just a few. Just a few. I only have one thing left to say, and that's on the next episode of the show, we have our Salt Lake City Global Invitational post show. So yes, we're going to break down the entire event as it happens because yes, the Global Invitational presented by Space Station is this weekend. 3 full days of action-packed Halo, some of the best we're probably ever going to see, if Arlington was any indication. And I can't wait to see what it's going to be like. The last thing I'll say is stay tuned as to whether or not a HCS Pro Talk watch party will be taking place. We're just waiting on information at this point. I'll leave it at that. Oh, fucking Christ. Jay says any gifters. Wow. Hey, Jay. Welcome. Fuck you. God damn it. Riz with the gifted sub to King Jay. There it is. You get a woo! There's your fucking gifted. Why fuck me? Because I don't know. Because I love you. That's why. I say fuck you to everybody that I like. Zarn can attest to that.
Yes.
See? It's a show of appreciation, respect, and love. So there you go. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, with King J showing up at the last fucking second, that's going to be it for episode 298, our HCS Salt Lake City Global Invitational Preview. If you're tuning in live, thank you so much for doing so. Hope you guys had a great time and enjoyed the show. If you're listening to the audio version of the show, thank you as well. Hope you're having a great day, week, month, year, whatever it may be. Whether you're sitting on the toilet or mowing the lawn, driving the car, fucking, I don't know. I hope you're enjoying it. And the sweet sensations of our voices in your ears while you make love with cream cannons.
Creaming. Hometown creams, baby.
Hometown creams. Holy shit. I'm done with that joke. If you're checking out the YouTube version of the show, thank you so much for doing so as well. Feel free to leave a comment, do all that fun stuff if you like to, or not. That's fine too. I don't really care. But if you do leave a comment, we typically reply. So feel free. Like I'd smash with my cream cannon. Okay, we're still there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 298. We'll be back next week, maybe with Will, maybe not. It's a mystery for everybody. We'll have to wait and see. But we're going to talk about fun stuff, and I can't wait. Jay, are you live right now? I'm gonna use the term that the kids say, dead ass.
Let's see.
All right, we're gonna send you guys over to King Jay.
Yes.
Go watch King Jay. He's fucking amazing. We love him. We stand Jay. I say fuck you out of terms of love. Guys, that's going to do it for us. Zarn, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next week. But until then, bye-bye!